very well-known fighter. I know him like before I was participating in UFC. He's a good fighter, but that's MMA. It's not kickboxing, so he has to be aware of many things.
Look back at the moments when Poatan punished his opponents for their disrespect and underestimation. So hit that like button if you respect the champ, and let's begin. So he has to be aware of many things. It's strange to think about it now, but when Alex Pereira first entered the UFC, he did it purely on faith. His record was just 3 wins and 1 loss. No guarantees, no expectations. He was a kickboxing legend, yes, but MMA was a different world. Then came November 6, 2021 at UFC 268. In MMA, even striking is different. Everything changes. You have to be aware of takedowns, punches, everything. So even his striking won't be the same as in kickboxing. He went all in on MMA for the last 18 months under the guidance of Glover Teixeira.
The last 18 months under the guise of Glover Teixeira.
Cheek. And John, honestly, that's what I was speaking to with all the clinch and the grab. Oh, my goodness!
How good is that?
That's what I'm telling you.
Poatan's debut was exactly what the matchmakers hoped for. A brutal flying knee knockout of Andreas Michailidis early in the 2nd round. And just like that, the kickboxing god had arrived and earned a Performance of the Night bonus along the way. Winning the 1st round, it was a passive strategy. Viewed by many as a potential title challenger, their fight was labeled a title eliminator. It didn't even last a round.
You know, man, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I never walk into the plan. We'll find out. I don't really go in a game plan. I mean, obviously, if I go in there and he starts hurting me, yeah, I'm gonna take the coward's way out and try to wrestle. But, like, you know, hopefully I could stand and bang with this gigantic, scary Brazilian. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Let me tell you guys something. There's not one glory kickboxer in any weight class that I couldn't stand and bang with. So don't tell me just because you're some big Brazilian, you knocked out Izzy 20 years ago, that I can't stand with you. Come on, motherfucker. Get out of here.
And I think that is why a level change or a shot on Pereira would be good, because he's... Oh! That's what I'm talking about. That's why. That's why. You cannot.
Adesanya was the dominant king of the middleweights, but Poatan didn't care. He came, he saw, he conquered. He's so big. I mean, after his Sean Strickland fight, he weighed himself and he was somewhere in the neighborhood of 220 plus pounds. Yeah, alright, here we go. Round 1 for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship.
I'm dead. But nah, this is not going to be that kind of fight. This is the one where I'm just, I know we're going to go deep. You know, I'm going to crack him, he's going to crack me. You know, and then it's going to be like one of them fire with fire fights. Boom. What's like, whose fire is going to burn longer? And I know I'm going to burn longer. I know he can't last. I know you can't last. I know he can't last. So that's what gives me confidence, especially with the work I'm doing right now. I know if we're running on a treadmill right now, who's gonna fall off first? I bet you 10 out of 10 times he falls off first.
I can't change the past. It's happened. That is the past. I've let it go. But now there's an opportunity now to rewrite history for the future. This is my chance, and that's why.
After his Sean Strickland fight, he weighed himself, and he was somewhere in the neighborhood of 220 plus pounds.
Yeah, all right, here we go. Round 1 for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship. Adesanya. Round's never been 25 minutes in MMA.
Oh, nice right hand by Izzy.
Nice right hand by Izzy. Oh, good kick to the body. He's got him reacting now. Look at that.
He does.
After that right hand, the hand is...
Big.
Oh, Jesus. That's where it gets dangerous.
Yep, there's that money-making left hook.
Right back down to the ground. Ground and pound by the champion.
Ooh. Beautiful sequence by Adesanya. 20 down, 5 to go. Adesanya standard at 185 pounds. 5th and final round. Kamal Usman certainly didn't sit on his lead against Leon Edwards. Big leg kick for Pereira. Backs Adesanya. Here's that left hook.
He hurt him bad.
Oh, and now a right. Adesanya's on one leg. 2 more. Down goes the champion. Pereira trying to close.
Oh my God! That's it!
That'll do it!
He did it!
Has done it!
For years, no one could dethrone Adesanya, but Pereira did it in one night. July 29th, 2023, UFC 291, he faced Jan Błachowicz, the Polish powerhouse.
I hear that he will come to our division, so I just, want to fight against him and talk with my manager. And they do this fight, I think that was natural way for him to go up But you never know. Maybe in future he come back to do one more fight with Adesanya. We will see. I'm just happy that I can fight against him in my division. So you have to be ready for legendary Polish power.
To check my stand-up against him and try to knock him out. But if something goes wrong in stand-up, I can use my wrestling and take him down.
Pereira picked him apart over 3 rounds, debuting with a statement, "I belong here." He just lost concentration late in that fight. The left hook, it's exactly what he did. And we are fighting at altitude. Jab from Poatan to the body there, but he isn't a good enough wrestler. There it is. But this is where he gets himself into trouble.
Jab from Pereira now to the body.
But he isn't a good enough wrestler. There it is. But this is where Pereira gets himself in trouble.
That I do something mistake with my cardio. I don't know what. Why I was exhausted.
2024 UFC 300, his challenger Jamahal's sweet dreams Hill. Hill said too much, far too much, and Pereira doesn't forgive. 3 minutes into the first round, the lights went out. Another knockout. Another defense. Another lesson in humility. When the division ran out of challenges, the UFC handed him a rematch with Jiří Procházka, now reborn in Hungary. June 29th, 2024, UFC 303.
But I saw that fight many times, and I will not change not change anything. And I wanna do the same right now, this Saturday. I wanna do the same, but much better. Different, because there is a new me, and how I see there is a new Alex. This is the new chance. For me, this is absolutely a new fight. So this is nothing about some vendetta or some,
Revenge.
Revenge, yeah, revenge. So for me, this is the new match, absolutely. And I'm just taking the learn from the November from New York, and
Procházka knew what awaited him but stepped into the storm anyway. Pereira dismantled him even faster than before. A flawless victory, a masterclass in controlled violence. Then came the rematch, UFC 320, October 2025, one of the biggest events of the year. Pereira, a global superstar, Ankalaev, the undefeated Russian tank at the peak of his career. After beating Pereira by decision in their first fight, Magomed felt untouchable. So untouchable, in fact, that he promised to attack Alex like a thief in the night.
He's very difficult to deal with.
That's a good right hand. Ankalaev immediately shoots.
He hurt him bad.
Ankalaev covering up. Big distance.
Oh my goodness.
Doing it. Alex Pereira back up.
Pereira punished him for every word, every ounce of disrespect. A brutal knockout, a statement victory, and a wave of fan-made memes about the tire shop that followed.